cities. Keep going.
But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
To what?
But rather go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
He said go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, man. The lost tribes of Israel, that's what Christ told them to do. Go to the lost sheep of Israel, and that's who you are. We are the lost people. You go up to ask any black man, what's your nationality? He's going to tell you 2 continents. He's going to say he's an African and an American. That's 2 different white men. Cyprios Africanus and Leo the other one, Americo Vespucius or something like that. But it's 2 different white people is what a brother will tell you if you ask him what's his nationality. African American, 2 continents. Or he'll tell you that he's black. Where's the country black at on the map? There is none. Because we are the lost sheep. We are the people that's lost. You are a lost person if you don't even know your nationality. You lost. Keep going.
Heal the sick, clean the leper, right?
No, okay. Grab stay in Matthew 15 to 24. All right? We are the lost sheep. That's why I told him go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, man. That's how we're going to get out of this hell, understanding what these scriptures is about, who the Lord came for, and then we can get out of this hell. We'll start gathering ourselves together because you see that they coming for us. You see that the war is on the break. World War III is coming. You see what the oppressor just did the other day in Buffalo. Y'all see it happening. So we have to come together, man. Like Christ said, go to your people. Go to Israel. Get Israel out of the hellish conditions that they in. And let everybody else fend for themselves. Because ain't nobody fending for us. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no hate crime bill been passed for us. But when the Asians got killed, they gave the Asians the hate bill. Right. You know what I mean? They gave them a hate. They gave them, when the Ukrainians got jammed up, they gave them millions and billions of dollars.
Right.
We have to deal with ourselves, man. We got to come together and get away from this oppressor because ain't nobody desiring us.
Right.
Ain't no help coming for. We got to raise ourselves up. That's why we building this nation. That's why we put our lives on the line to come out here and warn our people about the war that's coming.
Right.
And we have to join together so we can be protected. We got to get back to the law, statutes, and commandments so the Lord can be with us in this hell that we in. That is why we doing this, man. It's a dangerous time. You can't go to the grocery store. You can't walk in your own communities without being gunned down. And we just sitting around like sitting ducks. But what we can do is come together, man, and get with this nation where we will be protected, where we can protect each other and look out for one another. All right? And we ain't got to, like I said, we don't got to sell the dope and anything like that no more because we got jobs for one another. We got business. We got opportunities for you to make money and have a place to sleep, food, clothing, and shelter. We have that in ISUPK. But you got to want it, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a moral compass to be around us because you're going to be around our children. So we can't have nobody that wants to be a damn child molester around because then we're going to have to do something to them. All right? So we got to get people who wants to fix their life and wants to change their life and wants to have a moral compass so we can build a nation. We can't have thieves and liars around us because they're going to steal from the nation and lie and rob from the nation. So we got to have people that want to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments so we can have, a stable community. And we can have a community where we can trust one another and build together. And that's the only way we're going to get out of this hell, man. That's the only way. You gotta have a moral. You gotta have something that you won't do. You know what I'm saying? You can't say I do anything for $1. You know what I'm saying? We gotta learn, get back to having love for one another again. That's the only way that our nation is gonna be stable, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't have people around us that'll be sellouts. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna want to coon and do. You know what I'm saying? Treat our women like whores. We can't have that in a strong nation. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have strong soldiers to build this nation, man. And that's what we doing in I speak. You know what I'm saying? Say that again. Damn right. Damn, get that brother hand. United we stand, divided we fall, man.
You said something about my people. I'm a Haitian.
Right.
I heard you when I just walk up here.
Yeah, shalom, brother. Your people, the Haitians, man. They was from the tribe of Levi. You know what I'm saying? The tribe of Levi, they used to be the only ones who could be the priests. They were the only ones who could do this job at a time. Man, you got a strong lineage under you, man. You heard you see the world, they hate Haiti to this day from that, for the Louisiana Purchase. We already know, y'all did some amazing things, man. You know what I'm saying? Get with us, brother.
Hey, brother.
All right,
I
get with it,
just
man.
moved back from
I heard him say something about.
What's your name again?
I'm Ed.
Yeah, nice to meet you, man.
The Black
Hopefully
Wall
I see you
Street.
soon, bro.
Okay,
I heard you say something about the Black Wall Street.
Yeah.
I know they
talking about that. I'm listening.
Oh yeah, man. I was saying about Black Wall Street is because that's something they don't teach you in schools because they don't want black people to have self-esteem in this country. They don't teach you that we was great. They don't teach you that we made the generators, that we made the light bulbs, that we architect the whole Washington D.C. There was a black man that did that. They don't want to tell you about those things because they want to keep you with low self-esteem. Because if you have self-esteem, if you feel good about yourself, you ain't gonna want to hurt a brother that looks like you. Because the self-hater be gone. You ain't gonna want to treat your women like whores because the self-hater be gone. You won't hate women and that look like you as a sister, and you won't hate brothers that look like you as a brother. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
The messed up thing is that black folks talk to white folks something too now.
Everything. We built this country, brother, and we talk. Like I said, what you talking about, it was a period called the Dark Ages, right? Where we ran everything. We went over to Europe and taught them everything that they know, agriculture, growing, farming, everything. We built this country on the sweat of our backs. Every nation that was great, like Egypt was great because the Hebrews was there, the Israelites was there, and they built it on our back. America is great because they built it on our backs, brother. That's just the truth. In Black Wall Street, when Black Wall Street was thriving, that you just asked about, America was going through a Great Depression. So they was mad, and so they bombed it. But they don't want to teach you those things because it'll give you too much confidence. That's too much like right.
History,
you know what I'm saying? Right. That's history. That's why we let our people know who they suppose, that the Lord came for you. Christ came for you, black man, Hispanic man, Native man, and nobody else. He has hair like yours. Christ was a black man. He had hair like yours. He had skin like yours. If your pastor would have let you know that we wouldn't be bleaching our skin, we wouldn't be perming our hair if we knew that the Lord, that Christ would look just like us. That would be a thing that's called self-esteem. But they want us to be in the traps. Okay? That's why we call it the trap, because we know it's a trap. You do it, you go. We know where the drugs is coming from, because brothers ain't got planes or boats. So you know they bringing it over here. And then, what do we call the place where we hustle at? The trap. Because we know that, hey, this is going to end you up dead or in jail. That's what's going to happen. That's why we call it the trap. Okay? Because subconsciously, we already know what it is. All right? And that says the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, I don't just talking about the problems. You know what I'm saying? We have the solution. If you want the solution, all you got to do is get a flyer, come to class, show that you want to be a better person, show that you want to be better than you used to be. That's what you have to show. All right? You got to change, man. Because you can't be a part of this nation and being a homosexual. You can't be a part of this nation and being a drug dealer and a murderer and a thief and a liar and a cheat. We can't build a nation with that kind of mindset. All right? So you got to change and get out of them ways so we can build a nation together, so we can trust each other again.
That's right.
All right? That's what the point is. That is the conclusion of the matter. All right? Well, keep going.
But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Christ said he is not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel, man. That is what Christ said. That's Matthew. What scripture is that?
Matthew chapter 15, verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Christ,
that's Jesus Christ's word. That is Christ's word, man. Grab John 4:22. That's Christ's words. Christ said he is not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel, man. We're not telling you something that because Christ knew that those people would be undesired. Those people is like Christ. Christ came up in the ghetto. In Nazareth, if you look up what Christ came from the hood, man. He was from the hood. And most sisters, you know what I'm saying, if they saw Christ in the streets, wouldn't even deal with him because he was would be considered what they would call a bum because he didn't have a place to live. He didn't have a job. His job was waking up his people, finding his people, the lost sheep of the house of Israel, man. Keep going.
John 4:22. Ye worship ye not what? Salakia. Ye worship ye not what we know what we worship. For salvation is of the Jews.
Salvation is of the Jews, man. That's who needs to be saved. The oppressor, the white man, does not need to be saved.
Right.
They are living in their heaven right now. What they need to be saved from. The Jews need to be saved, and we are the real true Jews of the Bible.
Right.
So-called black, Hispanic, and natives are the Jews.
That's right.
And the white man, no, they not the Jews, because that's why they call themselves Jewish. Just like if I had if this shirt was blackish, it'd be not really black. It'd be kind of like black. And that's why they call themselves Jewish, because they kind of like the Jews. The reason they're kind of like the Jews because they stole their customs and culture. They stole it from them, just like they stole America from the Native Indians and called it their own. That's the same thing that the Khazars, the so-called Jewish man, did to the real Jews, the so-called blacks, Hispanic, and natives. They went over there, stole their customs and culture, stole their land. That's why they call themselves Jewish, because they're not the real Jews. They're kind of like Jews.
Right.
They are converts.
Right.
You are the real Jew, black, Hispanic, and native man.
That's right.
That is your nationality. You are the real chosen people of the Lord. That's why they hate you so much, because the Lord has chosen you to be a special people above all people. And they are jealous of you for that. They are jealous of you that you are the best at everything you decide to do, the absolute best. You conquer everything that you do. And like I said, they showed you, they seen it already in the sports. So they're not going to give you an equal playing field, because they gave you equal playing field on the sports, you dominated. If they give you equal playing field in the earth, you're going to dominate the earth. So they're not going to do that. You're going to dominate everything. All the economics. You're going to dominate it because it's already been proven. It was proven during Black Wall Street. That's why they took, and that was the first time America ever dropped bomb on their own land. They went over there and bombed our community because we was thriving and they were failing. They were in a depression at that time.
Right.
Go study Black Wall Street, man. We were thriving and they were failing. They were going in the 1920s. They was in a Great Depression, and we was having it our way on Black Wall Street. And they was jealous of it. You know what I'm saying? We will conquer. Damn right. We're going to conquer everything this earth has to offer, because it was made for our sakes, thus says the Lord. The earth was made for you. That's why your skin absorbs the sun's rays. That's why your hair defies gravity. Because the Lord made this earth for you, black man, Hispanic man, and native man. It's not a coincidence that you are better at them at everything that you do. That is not by accident. That is by design. You just have to step into your greatness. You have to, we got a saying in the UPK, we don't force crowns on nobody's heads, man. You got to want it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's you got to want it for yourself, man. You got to want to be great. You got to want, you know what I'm saying? Somebody tell you, man, I got a $1 billion check for you. All you got to do is stop, killing your own people. All you got to do is stop eating crab, shrimp, and lobster. All you got to do is stop selling dope. All you got to do is stop treating women like whores. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said you can have multiple wives. You see how many wives Solomon and David and them had, so you can do that. You just can't treat our women like whores. You can't have sex with women and toss them to the side. Well, you wouldn't want somebody to do your daughter like that, so you shouldn't do another brother's daughter like that.
Right.
All right? Or you wouldn't want nobody doing your sister like that, so you shouldn't do another brother's sister like that. You should treat people the way you would want to be treated. And that's how we'll get up out of this hell that we in, man.
Right.
Because the Lord came for you. That Jewish man stole your identity. You are the real Jews of the Bible, okay?
That's right.
You are the chosen people of God, black man, Hispanic man,
Right.
native man. And the Lord has sent us out here to warn you, to cry aloud and spare not, to let you know war is coming. They already showing you, they just showed you in Buffalo that they are preparing to kill you.
Right.
They did a test out there in Buffalo, killing all them unarmed brothers and sisters, man. He said he picked that neighborhood because he knew that they had strict gun laws and it was less gang members over there, so he wouldn't get shot. He knew it. They are preparing for war against us. So we have to prepare as black, Hispanic, and natives. And the way we prepare is make sure the Lord is on our side and gather together so we can protect one another.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the only way we're going to get up out of this hell, man. That is our solution. That is our salvation. Because war is coming to us, man. You got to pay attention. Don't take that thing that happened in Buffalo lightly. That could have been your grocery store.
That's right.
That could have been your grandmama and them getting killed. Because that's what they killed all our elders. Because they have no respect for our elders or our young. Y'all see it. They're killing our kids. They're killing our elderly. That's why we need strong men who ain't scared to die for the people that they love, man. Who ain't scared to kill for the people that they love when the Lord returns. You know what I'm saying? It's about when the Most High returns, He's gonna be our salvation. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have it, man. This earth is not going to be taken about a week. Okay, nobody's going to. This oppressor is not going to give up his kingdom laying down. But we don't care because the Lord is going to be with us when that time comes. Because He said first He's going to send the teachers. He's going to send the fishermen. The Lord said first He's going to send the fishermen. That's what we out here doing. We fishing in the man. Because then He's going to send them hunters and it's game time. All right? And that's why we out here, man. And like I said, putting our life on the line and calling the white man the devil that the Bible speaks of in his country, in his kingdom, because we don't care. Because we love our people more than we love ourselves, man. That's what it's all about, okay? It's about us loving our people more than we love ourselves, man. Because Christ loved His people more than He loved Himself. Right. You want to know what would Jesus do? Jesus would be doing this right here like He did, going up against the Sadducees and the Pharisees in his community at the time, putting His life on the line for the people that He loved, man. All right? It is not a life if you got to poison somebody to live. That is not a life to be proud of. Your life is built on somebody else's death, man. Think about that. This brother got to poison himself every day. This sister has to whore herself out every day for you to live and thrive. That is not a life to be proud of, man. And the Lord got so much greater than you if you would just be strong, man. If we, as a people, would just be strong and come back together, this man knows what's going to happen to him.
Nobody tell you cry. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you are a black man like me.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, so packed I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues for this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good wreck. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good ship. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain, something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I